up, you guys? Welcome back to Cooking with Gindo's, the hot and spicy cooking show featuring Gindo's handcrafted, locally sourced fresh pepper sauces made right here in Batavia, Illinois. So today's recipe is pretty delicious. We're talking about spicy beef bulgogi, and we're featuring ribeye from Ream's Meat Market in Elburn, Illinois, you guys. If you haven't heard of Ream's and you're in the Chicagoland area, then I'm not sure where you've been. But if you're not in the Chicagoland area, Ream's Meat Market, definitely check it out if you're ever around. These guys they're a locally owned family business. They've been around forever, and they're so well known in this area. They have just most outstanding products. Their sausages are huge. They're so good. Ribeyes. They have huge supporters of everything local too. I mean, our hot sauce is there. You can find Janie Mills flour there. Local breweries they stock there. It's just an excellent spot. Really, if you get a chance, check it out. www.reamsmeatmarket.com. So you start by slicing up that beautiful ribeye into thin strips. Once that's done, set it aside. And then you're going to add half of a chopped white onion, 3 garlic cloves, half of a pear peeled and chopped, 2 scallions cut into long rounds, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and a 1/3 cup of soy sauce, and then 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil. Once you get those ingredients, it'll be time to add your Gindo's jalapeno poblano, 1/4 cup, and the fresh zingy flavor of this hot sauce. Our jalapeno was just perfect for this recipe. It goes so well on beef. It's really a great choice. But honey habanero would also be really good. A little bit of sweet heat in a dish like this would be delicious. And on our website right now, we have our jalapeno and pickled red onion. So tasty. Dill seed, coriander, pickled red onions, of course, jalapeno peppers, poblano peppers. I mean, that flavor profile would be outstanding in this dish. You're going to add the other half of the onion sliced into thin strips onto your ribeye, and then the sauce once it's done processing. Once you get those all in the bowl, then just toss them together. Make sure you get your beef very evenly coated with the sauce that you just made. Turn it over and over, really mix it all together. Once you're done doing that, I did add like a little bit of fresh cracked pepper on the top once I was done tossing all these together, and it's always a good decision. You can never have enough cracked pepper in my book. I just love the flavor. But once you have that on there, then it's just time to cover this bowl, and you'll refrigerate for 30 minutes or overnight if you've got more time. Just let the more the flavors can marry together, the better in my book. Put it in the fridge, and now it's time to heat up your grill plate. I do a tablespoon of canola oil on there. I cooked this over charcoal, obviously, and a few chunks of hickory I threw in there to give a little bit of added smokiness. And that was an excellent decision also. You're just gonna place your beef on there. Try not to crowd them too much. Get it nice and evenly placed on your grill plate. And I don't like to waste anything, so I use as much of that sauce as I can because it is so tasty. And I try to get a good sear on it to start. Searing, it just helps lock in the flavor on whatever you're cooking. So I like to get a good sear, especially on the first turn. And then I turned about every, 3 to 4 minutes after that until everything was really nicely cooked. I could stare at that all day. It's so good. Eventually you'll get this. Once it's all nice and cooked, pull it off the grill plate, and you're good to start building your plate. Another thing I should mention also, this dish, you could eat the beef just as is. Honestly, it's it's hard not to snack on it. I laid it over a bed of white rice, pretty traditional way for beef bulgogi. You could use ramen noodles. You could do really anything if you wanted, but you get this like sweet kind of sweet/spicy, savory flavor. Once it's all plated, I do a dash of sesame seeds as a garnish, and then 1 chopped scallion. Added some great flavor also. And of course, why not a dash of Gindos at the end, right? Who wouldn't want another dash of Gindos? Or a dash of the honey habanero would have been a good one to put on top also. Spicy beef bulgogi. Enjoy.